God still heals. I want to share with you my testimony of how God healed me from high blood pressure and preeclampsia. When I was pregnant, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, and obviously that came with its complications. I was put on medication and treatment began, but it continued to get worse. After a while, I was further diagnosed with preeclampsia. My medication dose was increased, but there were further complications, like there was protein in my urine. I almost lost my eyesight. The doctors did their thing, and my baby was delivered safely, thank God. Doctors told me that the preeclampsia and high blood pressure will disappear after I had my baby, and so I believed them. And 1 month, I was still waiting. 2 months, I still had that condition. 3 months, it wasn't getting any better. I was still on the medication, and my medication dose continued to increase. And that was when I decided to turn to God. And so what I did was I started to meditate on the scripture, and my scripture for that season was Romans 8 verse 11. It says, if the same spirit that raised Jesus up from the dead dwells inside of me, that same spirit is able to quicken my mortal body. And so I started to declare every single day, I do not have high blood pressure. I do not have preeclampsia. High blood pressure has no place inside of me. And I believed that God had healed me. And slowly I started to wean myself off the medication until I had faith to stop taking it completely, because I had been taking it for about 6 or 7 months now. And one day I checked my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was normal in a long time without the medication. The next day I checked my blood pressure, it was normal. I still didn't use the medication. 1 week, 2 weeks, and here we are now, almost 7 months down the line. I do not have preeclampsia, I do not have high blood pressure, and I know for sure that God has healed me. And so if you're out there wondering if God still heals, the answer is yes, God still heals, and God can heal you today. Would like to share your testimonies of how God has healed you, slide into my DM so that we can let the world know that God still heals.